هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا شريك له لا إله إلا هو وإليه النشور أصبحنا على فطرة الإسلام وكلمة الإخلاص وعلى دين نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وعلى ملة أبينا إبراهيم حنيفا مسلما وما كان من المشركين اللهم إني أصبحت منك في نعمة وعافية وستر فأتم علي نعمتك وعافيتك وسترك في الدنيا والآخرة اللهم ما أصبح بي من نعمة أو بأحد من خلقك فمنك وحدك لا شريك لك فلك الحمد ولك الشكر يا ربي لك الحمد كما ينبغي لجلال وجهك ولعظيم سلطانك رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد صلى الله عليه وسلم نبيا ورسولا سبحان الله وبحمده عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم اللهم إنا نعوذ بك من أن نشرك بك شيئا نعلمه ونستغفرك بما لا نعلم أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق اللهم إني أعوذ بك من الهم والحزن وأعوذ بك من العجز والكسل وأعوذ بك من الجبن والبخل وأعوذ بك من غلبة الدين ومن ظهر الرجال اللهم عافني في بدني اللهم عافني في سمعي اللهم عافني في بصري لا إله إلا أنت اللهم إني أعوذ بك من عذاب القبر لا إله إلا أنت اللهم أنت ربي لا إله إلا أنت خلقتني وأنا عبدك وأنا على عهدك ووعدك ما استطعت أعوذ بك من شر ما صنعت أبوء لك بنعمتك علي وأبوء بذنبي فاغفر لي فإنه لا يغفر الذنوب إلا أنت أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم وأتوب إليه سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت وحدك لا شريك لك وأشهد أن محمدًا عبدك ورسولك اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد عبدك ونبيك النبي الأمي وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا عدد ما أحاط به علمك وخط به قلمك وأحصاه كتابك وارض اللهم عن سادتنا أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن الصحابة أجمعين وعن التابعين وتابعيهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. جزاكم الله خيرا. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you, Dr. Irfan, for reading the recitations of the Mathurat. Now we move to the next slot, which is we will listen to the Tazkirah that will be given by Brother Muhammad Abdul Izzat. So, please, Brother. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To all of my colleagues, respected Prof. Dean, Prof. Nolide, all deputy deans, I can see Dr. Mathurat here, Dr. Head of Department, Dr. Muhaida, all the professors, of all the doctors and brothers and sisters, my respected colleagues. Because I'm hiding my slide over here from my notes. Actually, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Actually, I'm quite nervous right now. But there's a dua that we will decide to make our speech. Speech will which is Rabbana Allahumma aftah alaina hikmataka wa anshur alaina min khazaini rahmatika ya arhamar rahimin. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqna fahma. Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala that we can gather again here at this LT1 to complete the Ibadah camp for Kulliyyah of Education 2022. The slot is not just to complete the schedule that has been arranged, but full of meaning with great panel sharing session since yesterday. Especially when I was invited to this sharing session, I would say not really Tazkirah, because I'm not the one who ahli. I mean, not the one who can deliver according to the Ustad al-Imam. Because throwback in 2017, I think, when I was performing an Umrah, the head of the Jemaah at the Madinah, they say, don't call me Ustad, call me Haji. So I was saying, why would he want to people call him Haji instead of Ustad? But suddenly, maybe after that, I realized that the title of the Ustad, is quite heavy regarding the Haji. After completing the Haji, we can call the person Haji instead of Ustad. Ustad, people may refer to us in terms of maybe hukum, opinion regarding the Islamic rules or law. Also, in addition, the purpose of this program, hopefully, being able to strengthen the understanding of what relationship between colleagues, our staff at Kulliyyah of Education, and foster a harmonious working atmosphere under one leadership in the Kulliyyah of Education. With this great opportunity, also, I would like to express my gratitude to the program committee, Tazkirah, Dr. Muhaida, and the committee members who chose me as one of the speakers, which is I am not anybody, but took inspiration from the message of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Messenger of Allah, peace and blessing be upon him, which means the translate, convey even a piece, a verse from me to you. Balighuni walau ayat. Sampaikan daripadaku walaupun sepotong ayat. That means we not have to wait until we have quite a heavy knowledge, full of knowledge before we can deliver. At least one ayah. Maybe the one ayah can reflect or can make can touch the human heart with the right situation and the right purpose. So back to our topic, which is given to me, the leadership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the final messenger of Allah subhanahu wa taala. But then, just to recap, I'm not to elaborate more about the leadership, but what is a leadership in a simple form or simplest way, which is anyone would like to try? From my colleague, brother, sister, brother Firdaus? maybe another session you will be here because I'm the one starting it. Maybe we can give opportunity to other staff also. Okay, so back to our topic. What is leadership? Okay, in its simplest form, leadership is a term of influencing other people to follow. Therefore, anyone can influence people to follow them as a leadership quality. The leader is to lead, and leadership is influencing, to convey, to convince, to attract other people to follow us. Okay, leadership happens at all levels within organization and society. So it not just among those who work in defined leadership position. Because I will recite, but not fully. Please allow me just pick the early ayat verse from hadith, which is the hadith very popular about the leadership. عن عبد الله بن عمر رضي الله عنه يقول سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. So this verse is long, so I just translate to the English translation, which means from Ibn Umar radhiyallahu anhu, from the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, know that each of you is a leader, and each of you will be held accountable for what you lead. A king is the leader of his people, and he will be held accountable for those he leads. A husband is the leader of his family members, and he will be held accountable for them. A wife is a leader of her household, husband and children, and will be held accountable for those she leads. Tidak ketinggalan. A servant is a leader of his master's property, and he will also be held accountable for what he leads. Know that each of you is a leader, and each of you will be held accountable for what you lead. So that means each of us have a leader role. According to our situation and our level. King has their nation and their civilian. A husband is a leader to their wife and household, and what is the leader of the husband and children, and also the slave is the leader of his master property. Just talking about the leadership. No. This is just the simplest slide that I have managed to provide. So most of the contents from this slide is from the books that I refer, which is biography of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, written by Rushdie Ramli Al-Jawhari. But the recommended book also I have put here, Al-Syama'il Muhammadiyah, wrote by Imam At-Tirmizi. Alhamdulillah, back before Dr. Zahiri FUIA, he managed to deliver his Tazkirah at Masjid using this kitab Al-Syama'il Muhammadiyah. So it's very interesting, the biography of our prophet, beloved prophets from A to Z. The details, how Rasulullah walking, how his smile, how his behavior, how he act when he angry, how he act when he like or dislike of things. So this is a good book for us to write, to create the love, create the love, how to we know in the deep of our profile of beloved prophet. Okay, and proceed to the next slide. Muhammad bin Abdullah, Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Okay, recognition of the prophet in the Quran. So many ayat that Allah has recognition our beloved prophet as stated in the Quran. I just pick some of ayats which mean A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Man yuti'ir rasul faqad ata'a Allah. The main point here. Wa man tawalla fama arsalnaka 'alaihim hafizan. From Surah An-Nisa, verse 80, which mean the highlighted yellow here. Obeying the messenger is obeying to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. So this is a recognition from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala towards our prophets. Because who can guarantee that if you obey, if a normal human being, if he said, who obey me, that means you obey Allah. Who can guarantee that? No one. Because he might be wrong, he might be true, but not as the true of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Actually, for in my knowledge, our Malaysian kids actually since small we have raised with many Sirah Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Just when we grew older right now. So when certain Sirah has been recalled and recited, I just remember this for a long time ago. Same like from one of us that have been said that same in when come to our salat, our ibadah. We maybe not know the details, but we have in the knowledge because we have been taught since our small age. Okay, moving to the next slide. That's the one previously. That's the one that Allah Subhanahu wa Taala have give it recognition to our prophet. But actually, what the prophet considered to his ummah, to all of us, which is I pick from Surah At-Taubah verse 128. A'udzu billahi minasyaitonir rajim. Laqad ja'akum rasulun min anfusikum 'azizun 'alaihi ma 'anittum harisun 'alaikum bil mu'minina raufur rahim. Which mean indeed there has to come to you a messenger from your own group, from the people. In example, the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who became very heavy for him any hardship you to bear. That's mean Rasulullah, his heart will be heavy if his ummah facing difficulties, facing any hardship. That he knows we have. We is a weak ummah, because Rasulullah keep remembering us in his dua. He even until the death come near to him, also still thinking about his ummah. And then who is very greedy, which is desire good for you. Rasulullah SAW have a very greedy desire good for you. And he also shared feelings of compassion and love, alas for the believers, which is al-mu'minun. Okay, taking part into the leadership, Rasulullah SAW, as I guided from the books, which is Rasulullah SAW as a head of family. Rasulullah SAW living a normal life like other people, like us, but he has act accordingly, not by his own will. All of his behavior, all of his speak, all of his when he when he talk, that is all from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. What's the ayat, Ustaz Ikram? Wa may yantiqu anil hawa illa wahyun yuha. In huwa illa wahyun yuha. Rasulullah spoke unless it is a wahyu given from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Okay, we are going to the first point. Rasulullah as a head of family, which is he is a very loving husband toward his wife, towards Sayyidatina Khadijah, Sayyidatina Aisha, and to all the other his wife. And point number two, as a head of family, Rasulullah SAW very fair to his wife. And so many story and sirah that have been proof this fairness and Rasulullah as a loving husband. If I'm not mistaken, when quarrel with Sayyidatina Aisha, merajuk, sulking, Rasulullah SAW touch his nose like that. So like us, if we quarrel with our wife, we like lawan. Like that, not like Prophet SAW is always as a loving husband. He's drink from the cup of the and bekas bibir Sayyidatina Aisyah to show his taking care and loving, and he's even lying on the Sister Aisyah, Sayyidatina Aisyah. Sayyidatina Aisyah. He's like even lying on this Sayyidatina Aisyah. What we call left. Even when Sayyidatina Aisyah in woman condition like that. And Rasulullah SAW recite Quran while lying on Sayyidatina Aisyah. Okay. But talking about this one and 2 point, number one and number 2 point, I think I just miss my wife because yesterday I sent back to hometown at bus station. So but still not can be beat Rasulullah SAW loving towards his wife. throw her back, go. No. Kick her out of the bed. And then point number 3, Rasulullah SAW acted and showing loving as a grandfather toward his grandchildren, Sayyidina Hassan and Hussein, son from Sayyidina Ali and Sayyidina Fatimah. Even when Rasulullah SAW salat, doing his prayer, Rasulullah SAW sujud, and then his grandchildren kuda-kuda dia kan, horse him, jump into his bag, wait until his grandchildren moving from his bed. So Rasulullah SAW don't want to disturb their happiness while playing. Instead, Rasulullah is praying, we to seek Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala, but he don't want to disturb the happiness of a child. That's the sign of giving happiness to a child. Giving happiness to a child considered as ibadah also. And then point number 4, Rasulullah act as a head of family, which is he very takes care of an orphan. When there's one story when during the Hari Raya, I just read the Sirah during Hari Raya. Rasulullah SAW on the way going back to his house, he sees a girl crying. And Rasulullah SAW asked, "Why are you crying?" The girl said, "My father has been dying in battle. My mother has married to another man. They take my house and they take my house and leave me outside like that." So Rasulullah SAW, sorry, I just remember that one Ustaz said, if we talk about Rasulullah, if we don't have deep shed tears or deep kerinduan to him, it's signs of maybe we have to do more, like that. So I'm quite sensitive. That's why I'm saying to my wife, no matter if we quarrel, saya salah, kau salah ke, saya kena pujuk, awak kena pujuk saya. No matter who's wrong, who's right, but I'm the one you should comfort. Okay. Okay, I'm just to want to take away my sentence. Okay, Rasulullah SAW, coming back to this, Rasulullah SAW said to this little girl, "Don't you want Muhammad be your father? Sayyidina Aisyah become your mother, Sayyidina Ali uncle, Sayyidina Fatimah sister." So the little girl suddenly realized, oh, this Rasulullah, yeah, I want. So Rasulullah taking back this girl to his home and giving her new clothes, paid him because this little girl is hungry. So Rasulullah SAW bring home, giving new clothes because Hari Raya, giving new clothes, feed his hungriness, and the little girl happy again, smile again. The smile spotted at her face again because he get a special treatment from the Prophet. And then there's hadith also. I just I'm not mention the fully, but Rasulullah SAW mentioned that I'm and the one who taking care of orphan is like this. That means showing his two finger. Right, Dr. Zahrawi? Correct if I'm wrong. right? By showing his two fingers, right? That is, but that has some scratch, which means like this is also can consider close, right? Brother? Close, right? In Jannah, his position in Jannah is like this. The index finger and middle finger. So this is through privilege who taking care of an orphan. And then point number 5, Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam as a head of family also behavior towards the enemy. We know that Rasulullah has kind-hearted, so soft-spoken, but towards the enemy also he's not cursed. He's treated also with the kindness, because that shows the image of Islam. Because Rasulullah is Al-Quran, moving Al-Quran by Sayyidatina Aisyah. Rasulullah, the sahabat asked, what is Rasulullah behavior? What is Rasulullah characteristic? So Sayyidatina Aisyah said, if you want to know, Rasulullah is moving Al-Quran. Al-Quran yang berjalan itulah Rasulullah. Bermakna all the content, all the message from the Quran, all the laws, all the rules, Rasulullah practice it. Rasulullah showing it in the real life. So towards the enemy also, he's not cursed, but he's dua for their guidance, because Rasulullah say, umatku does not know, they does not know, they do not know, does know. Mereka tidak tahu, mereka tidak mengetahuinya. Okay. So despite of his kindness, his soft-spoken, and also toward his enemy, he's also showing a good and kind behavior. But when it comes to the battlefield, Rasulullah is like a lion. Is like brave, very brave in the battlefield. Suddenly the personality from soft-spoken, kind-hearted become a very true warrior in the battlefield, because Rasulullah does not doing by all means, because it is order from Allah. When any wars happen, that's an order, and Rasulullah as a panglima, as a general or admiral that lead his battle war. Okay. Despite actually as a leadership as a whole, from head of family toward his family, and then Rasulullah also as a politician. As a politician, Rasulullah has applied the characteristic as listed, as has been listed, which is the first, musyawarah. Musyawarah, that means Rasulullah will come companion, sahabat, to do musyawarah on doing some decision about some matters. Because the one who do musyawarah not in vain for those who doing that, who doing syura. This is also because to make all the companion or sahabat, all the members is satisfied, because Rasulullah will take the majority view, not the personal view, not his own decision. Kuasa veto, just say this, you do this. No. And also as a politician, Rasulullah is so smart. Rasulullah is so have a very long vision, and he wrote and sent a letter to the kings, to the nearest kingdom in the Madinah. Let's say to the kings and national leader, such as Heraclius, the king of Kisra, Parsi, king of Makukis, king of An-Najashi. Because of this relation, because of this affairs towards the leaders, some of the leaders has converted Islam with also his their civilian, their nation. So that's one of the strategic that was of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam in taking care the people. And number 3, Rasulullah has always accept the view of subordinates, their subordinates, regardless of their status. Because in Rasulullah, in the musyawarah, we have an old man, we have a young man, we have a slave, but Rasulullah have taking all the opinions regardless of their status. So for the example is in the Battle of Khandaq, Rasulullah SAW accept the opinion from Sayyidina Salman Al-Farisi to build a big ditch as a defensive fortress in Khandaq battle. So that means regardless of their status, maybe we can some of us maybe we have categorized, this one is same level with me, this one is lower than me, this one is higher than me. So I have to take their opinion, even the opinion is maybe right, maybe wrong. Okay. And number 4, division of powers or rotation of powers. This is happen when Rasulullah having a battle. He often changed the commander of the armed force to experience leadership. So we have a rotational, like our Kulliyyah structure. We have a rotational. All is very good, but we have a rotational. That's the norm, the nature of the leadership. But Rasulullah never monopoly the position. Okay, and the third one is Rasulullah as an economist, which is first one, he is a very trustworthy person. When he managing the trade of Sayyidatina Khadijah al-Khuwaylid, doing the trade, he always prioritizing welfare over profit. And the second one, the traits of as an economist, Rasulullah do not cheat the scales and do not practice usury, riba, such as overweight item. But Rasulullah doing the opposite, which is overweight the items. You pay less, but Rasulullah give more. So that's why he is always trusted by the customer, and the customer love doing business with Rasulullah. Because it's make them happy, do not cheat, trustworthy, and then because of the Rasulullah do not practice usury because it oppress other people. Okay, I think I have to jump to the conclusion because I have 2 minutes left. Okay, number 1, we should take heed all of the teachings delivered by the Messenger of Allah and apply them in our daily life. Because in the Kitab Syama'il Muhammadiyah, like I just mentioned earlier, it's a very good reading because it will make us to the knowledge from the starting of our eyes until we close our eyes again to sleep. Starting from close our eyes in the morning until we close the eyes in the afternoon. Okay, number 2, the main point, the key to the success of the Prophet's leadership is from this hadith. Rasulullah SAW said, the best people are in my generation, which is Sahabat. Then the next generation, which is Tabi'in. Then the next generation, Tabi'un Tabi'in. So that means the key success of the prophet leadership, because at the time Rasulullah is the great and the greatest, but Allah have choose the people around him is the best generation, which is Sahaba. That's the best generation. Just remembering when I was child, like talking with my friend, why we don't live at Rasulullah time. We can see Rasulullah, we can shake Rasulullah hand, we can do all the Rasulullah, but that's the child thinking. But then when we grow up, who can guarantee that if we live at Rasulullah time, do we will join Rasulullah or we will be the opposite, or we will better feel Rasulullah but in the other side? Who will guarantee that? But the child thinking is, why not we live in Rasulullah time? Kenapa Allah tak cipta kita masa zaman Rasulullah? Boleh salam Rasulullah, boleh jumpa Rasulullah. Tapi the fact is, Allah have chosen the people to live. Allah have chosen us to be His, to be Rasulullah ummah. Because there's one story when Nabi Musa, kalam Allah, he can talk directly to Allah. He said that the story is like macam ada ummah yang terbaik, dan there's the great ummah, kuntum khairu ummah, the best ummah. But Nabi Musa asked Allah, I want to be the prophet of that ummah. But Allah said, no, I have choose the prophet for that ummah. If like that, I want to be the one of the ummah. I want to be one of the ummah of the great prophet. But Allah said also, that cannot also, because I have choose the ummah for that great prophet also. But that doesn't mean our level is higher than Nabi Musa. No, because he is a prophet, messenger of Allah also. But what we can say is, we also the chosen one to be Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ummah, and the great messenger is Rasulullah. Maka Muhammadun aba ahadin min rijalikum walakin Rasulullah wa khataman nabiyyin. Rasulullah is the khatam nabi. Rasulullah has come to membenarkan ajaran yang terdahulu, and to fulfill, to complete the teaching, the Islam, the deen. Rasulullah is to giving through to the previous messenger and to complete the deen. Okay, and the number 3, as a leader or even an employee, as our situation in this organization, Kulliyyah, we have to carry out the work in the best way and in line with the values of Islam has taught. So with that, that's my delivery for this 30-minute slot, which I have not been sleeping yesterday. not because of missing my wife. I think I have something to do because so busy, hectic last week, cannot find time to do it. And because when coming home, my wife keep lecturing me her situation at school. So I have to lend my ear first, and then suddenly in the night my eyes cannot work anymore because my ears is tired. Okay. So with that, I thank you for the opportunity, and I would like to apologize if any shortcoming come from me. So, but the point is, whatever we do, whatever whatever situation we are, we have a guidance, we have a example, we have a role model, we have put in deep inside our heart. We have a guidance to follow. We cannot simply, sometimes a human being is normal to overreact like that, but we have to think. That's a guidance from Rasulullah, because every action of Rasulullah has been taught and has been told to us. We know what if this situation, what Rasulullah will do. The context may be the situation may be different, but the context is there. But the context is there. according to our time now, because there's some story or some sirah also when sahabah they are mixing the tamar, kurma, tamar. When sahabat mixing the kurma, tamar, like we do, like what? Kawinkan pokok kacuk kan, durian apa? Nak buat baka lagi elok ke macam tu? The sahabat was doing that, mixing marriage the tamar, but Rasulullah said, why you doing? We marriage mixing it then because it will grow a good tamar. But Rasulullah said, kalau tak buat pun benda tu akan hidup juga, akan jadi juga. If you do not do this, that also will grow up as a tamar. But sahabat stop doing that because they have very concerned when Rasulullah say no. When Rasulullah, even with the reaction of Rasulullah, because there's in Syama'il Muhammadiyah, if I still remember, one of sahabat wearing bright color of shirt, apparel. But from the reaction of Rasulullah doesn't like that. He took away the apparel. He took away because from the reaction also they know what Rasulullah love, what Rasulullah don't like. From the reaction, not just not just saying, but from reaction. At home, if I'm senyap itu, abah saya tahu lah tu. Reaction dia, tak ada reaction dia senyap itu, tahu lah tak kena tu. Sebab tu kena bujuk tu. Salah ke betul ke? Kena bujuk dulu. Okay, that's the point that I have delivered. So I think the time is up. I would like to thanks again for all the professors, doctors, brothers, sisters, my colleague of Kulliyyah of Education. Like I said earlier, we just not want to complete this lot, but we have something to ponder about Rasulullah. Like I just said, the Ustaz said, if when talking about Rasulullah, if our heart is still not felt kerinduan yang mendalam ke, ataupun tak ada rasa sebab sikit ke, ataupun happy je macam sebut orang biasa Muhammad mat ke kan. So there's something we have to ponder, we have to audit ourselves again. So okay, once again, thank you very much to the committee, thank you for this opportunity. So I would like to end this session by just make a formal salam. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Brother Amer, for the Tazkirah, and congratulations also on your first attempt. To many more to come, inshallah. Okay, so we have come to the next slot, which is the most anticipated activity. Yesterday, sorry. I would like to invite Prof. Dean. Sorry, such a messy MC. Prof. Dean. Okay, Prof. Dean, want to say something, please?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Amer, mana dia tadi? InsyaAllah. The first of many, insyaAllah. Okay. I think this is why it's important for us to give opportunities to everybody to share. And Amer, I think this is for you. Whenever we feel this way, there is one hadith that I read. It says that, when Rasulullah SAW was sitting with the Sahabas, and he said that he knew his brothers. And they said to him, we are here. And he said, but you are not my brothers, you are my Sahabas. And they asked, who are your brothers? I think if you remember that, then we will always feel that this with us. Inshallah. Okay, come and get your present.
Is there any mark for making Dean cry?
Okay, another speaker that we don't want to forget within the Slovenia, which is Dr. Ikram, who has given Tazkirah. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Dr. Ikram. All right, so we go to the next one, which is a walking activity around IUM. I don't know where they will take us or they will take you. But probably we can give them, Dr. Na, around 5 to 10 minutes to get ready into the proper attire. Because Dr. Shukri told me it's going to be extreme. And it requires high level of endurance. So yeah. So after 5 minutes, 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, everyone is required to gather at the co-ed square, which is just outside here. All right, so all the best, inshallah, and see you there.